Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope you are doing extremely well, and this is your very own mask coder this side. So today's question is spirally traversing the matrix, and it is a very actually easy problem, right? You just can get confused how to code it. So in this particular problem, there is no algorithm. This particular question lacks algorithm, but you need to know how to code. So it actually tests your coding skills rather than algorithm skills. I always say that in DSC you need to master the algorithms. Code is actually a secondary thing, right? So with practice, with time, code actually gets better. So if someone has been coding from past 2 to 2.5 months regularly, consistently, then this question is a cakewalk, right? Because this question does not contain any algorithm. What does the question say? The question says that this is a matrix given to you of order n by n. Here the order is 3 by 2, right? This is a matrix given to you. Now you have to traverse it spirally. What is the meaning of spirally? It is something like jalebi, right? That means you will start from here. You see you encounter 1 here. So your answer will contain 1 here. You will go towards right. You encounter 2, 2. Go towards right. Encounter 3, 3. Go towards right. Encounter 4, 4. Downwards. 8, 8. 12, 12 comes here. 11, 10, 9, 5, then again here 6, 7. This is your spiral traversal of this particular matrix. I hope you're getting what is the question asking, because I cannot actually make it simpler. This is actually very simple, right? I will just tell you the how the code works for it, how we are going to proceed for it, how to think of the code. Okay, so matrix given to me is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. If you see what was happening, we were going something like this, right? Okay. So what was actually happening? This is one box, and this is another box, right? So what is actually happening? We are traveling outer circular outer box in this fashion. Then we are reducing our dimensions to this box, and then we are traveling this box, right? If I try to add some more elements, that is, this will become 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. This will actually become more clear to you now. So first box, this is first box followed by second box, right? So you can see we are counting two boxes in a clockwise manner. How will we do that? How will we do that? So I said dimensions. I use the word dimension here. That get a square, get a square rectangle. What can you say? Get a rectangle, reduce dimension. This is the only algorithm you need to use. Okay. So when you're starting, what is actually happening? You're starting from the top. That means in the row, you're starting from here, right? First box is this one, right? First box is this one. So what can I say? Rows, right? Row wise, it contains this row and this row, right? So my second dimension is this. Let me name this as top row and bottom row, right? And column wise, these are the two columns which are limiting, right? The square. That means this is the left one, this is the right one, right? Now, if we see what is actually happening for the clockwise fashion, what I'm doing, I'm taking this row first, right? Then this column first. If you see, first row contains 1, 2, 3, 4, and from last column we are actually taking 8, 12, 16, 20. That means this row and then these elements. These elements are actually not comprising of this 4, right? Because this 4 has already encountered in this one. I hope you are getting it. So what is actually happening? We are getting top row. We are getting top row. Let me write it. Top row, right? And now, after getting top row, we are reducing our top here. Why we are reducing top here? Because you can see this element is starting from 8, which is the new top. Starting from 8, going up till bottom, right? After that, we're going from 19 to 17, and then you can see again my top was here, so that means we have taken this element, we have taken this element, we have taken this element, and now we are taking this element. That is, we are going from till top only. So what will we do? Top row, top minus minus, right? So top row, how will we take top row? Let me write it side by side. So I will say, so for I going from, now you can see my top row will be getting from left to right. Dimensions are left to right, left to right. When my box will be this, my left will be this one, my right will be this one. So I'm taking only these two elements, right? So left to right I'm taking from the top row. So what is actually happening in the loop? We will be writing for I going from left, I less than equals to right, I plus plus. And I'm not pushing into the answer, I'm just writing what we will taking mat of. Now top row, that means row comes first, so top row remains same, and I for the column, right? After this loop finishes, top minus minus to reduce dimension for the second time, right? Okay, so which part is done? This particular part is done. Moving to this part, right? That is, top will be coming here, right? Our top is here. Let me reduce it. So this is our top now. This is a new top, right? We need to get this column. We need to get this column. That is, right remains constant, and we are going from top till bottom. So write it down. Write it down. So for j going from top till bottom, what element do we get? Mat of, my column remains same, but my row changes. That is, row comes first, column is right. And similar to what happened for top, that is top minus minus I'm talking about, right minus minus to reduce the dimension from the right side, right? That means after this loop, our right will come on the left, one step left. That is here, right? Let me rub it from here. Now what will happen? I took these elements, I took these elements. Now I need to take these elements. That is bottom row, right to left. Bottom row, right to left. We are going in a minus minus fashion now. So let me write it down. So for I going from right to left, mat off. Now bottom row, the row remains constant, and I for the element in the column. And now after that, if you see, like in the fashion, what did we do? After this row, we reduce top. After this column, we reduce right. After this bottom, we reduce bottom. Reduce bottom means that it will go upwards. That is top minus minus. And it is top plus plus, guys. Why top plus plus? Because we are increasing the index of the top. Top minus minus means I was trying to evidently say that it is going downwards. So bottom minus minus, right? Okay. After this, what will happen? After this, what will happen? This row has been completed. Bottom is here. Let me write it down, right? It will be easier for you to understand. Bottom comes here. So what has actually happened up till now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 9, 17, 18. That means these three elements for the first box. That is for left column from bottom till top. So let us write it down. For I equals to going from bottom till top. That is, it is a minus minus fashion because we are going up. Mat of, now my I, that is row, is changing and my left is constant. And similar to what we are doing for all the steps, left minus minus, right? Left minus minus. So what will happen? What will happen? This left, so left plus plus, left plus plus, left will come here. Automatically our dimensions are set to this. This will continue. Okay. So what will happen? In the first case, this is the thing we are doing. What is the thing we are doing? Let me write it down. This is done, 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 this is done. Done, 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 done. Now, for the second iteration, I am telling you when to stop the loop, right? Because when to stop counting the squares, right? Again, this is done, this is done. After this, what will happen? Top will come downwards, right? Okay, then This is done, this is done. Then right will come here. So right will come here, right? After that, because of the bottom row, this is done. That means bottom will go up now. That means bottom is also up. Now only 10 is left. So what will happen from the left? That is the last loop. This will come. Now what will happen after this? So this left will go rightwards. That is left will come here. So as you can see, as soon as this left crosses right, all the elements are done. Left crosses right, done. And similar to this, by symmetry only, top crosses bottom, done. You just need to write this in the while condition. In the while condition, and after this line, after this line, after this line, after this line, and after this line. That will be all. That will be all. So I hope you are clear with the algorithm we are going to use, and we are ready to move to the coding section. We need to return a vector. So vector of int answer. Our top is gonna be 0, our left is gonna be 0, our bottom is gonna be the last row, that is bottom equals to mat dot size minus 1, and our right is gonna be the last column, that is mat 0 dot size minus 1. Now while our top is less than equals to bottom, it has not crossed, and left is less than equals to right, what will happen? First was to go top row, that is for int I going from left to right, I plus plus. What will you do? Answer dot push back mat of top remains constant and column changes, that is I. After that top plus plus. Now if doing top plus plus actually crosses, that is if top becomes greater than bottom, then break, because the all the elements are discovered, this condition means. Now top row is done, we need to go towards the last column downwards, that is for int I going from top I less than equals to bottom I plus plus. Now answer dot push back, we need to push the right elements, that is mat of, now row is changing, that is I, and left right becomes constant, and after that right minus minus. So if after this left actually overtakes right, break. Now the same steps for the last row and the leftmost column. Sorry. So for int I going from right, I greater than equals to left, I minus minus. Answer dot push back mat of bottom row, that is bottom row remains constant and I here. After that bottom will be plus plus minus minus, sorry, because we are going up it upward of it. So if top greater than bottom, break. Now the last thing, that is for int I going from bottom I greater than equals to top I minus minus. What will happen? Answer dot push back mat of, now left remains constant and row changes, that is mat of I left, and now bottom, sorry, left plus plus, right? I'm not writing the condition here because this after this statement the loop will go here and it will check automatically what we are going to write, right? You can write it also, but that is a redundant statement. Return, what do we return? Answer. As simple as that. Let us try to compile and hope I have not made any typing mistake. Okay, no typing mistake. Let's try to submit it. Hope it will run fine. It is running and getting accepted. So thank you for watching. Hope you liked it. Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you. Have a nice day.